Hello, welcome to Body Focus Pilates. We're going to do our 4-point kneeling series here today. So to get started, we're going to come down onto our mats. Okay, so we're going to come down into 4-point kneeling today. So we're going to bring our hands down just so they're sitting underneath your shoulders here. Okay, those knees are underneath the hips, so we're in a kind of square position. We still want to have that core gently lifted here, and that neck is nice and long, so we're not looking down at our feet or looking up. It's just looking flat down towards the floor. Okay, so just to start with, we're going to do a cat stretch here just to get our backs moving. So from here we're going to arch the back up, so tucking under into that flexed position and then dropping down into extension here. And we're just going to do a few more here, so just arching up and then coming back down. Good. So keep going here, just gently moving up and down with that back. Good. Now we need to think about where we're going to find that mid position between these 2 points, okay? As we come back down here, so just like we do sometimes in lying on our back, so that back is nice and flat here, that neck's still nice and long, those arms are underneath the shoulders here. Okay, so that core's gently lifted, and we're just going to start by using our arms. So from here we're going to extend one arm forwards, and then come back down. And then the other side, so stretching one arm forwards and then coming back down. Good, and again, so stretching one arm forwards and then back down. Good, and again, keeping that neck nice and long and that core gently lifted. So we're just working into our arms here, and that upper back. Good. Then we're going to relax those arms back down. Good, so keeping our arms down for a second, we're now going to use our legs. So again, still trying to maintain that position of our pelvis, so we're not going to let our backs arch up or twist to the side. So core gently lifted, we're going to extend one leg out behind you, keeping that back nice and flat here, and then slowly coming back forwards. And again, so stretching the opposite leg this time out behind you, and then coming back. Good. We're going to alternate sides, so lengthening one leg away and then back in. Good. And again. And then back in. Good. Still keeping that neutral position, that back's nice and flat. Make sure you don't try and lift your leg too high with this exercise. Sometimes people try and lift their leg right up, but you can see then I arch into my back. So still trying to keep that nice flat position and alternating sides. Now if that feels enough of a challenge here, then just stay at this point, just using those legs. If you want to make it a little bit harder, we can then add in our opposite arm, opposite leg. Good, so kind of a Superman movement here. Good. And then down. So just lengthening away and then coming back down. Good. So still keeping that neutral position, keeping that back nice and flat, so lengthening the leg away. Great, we can do last few here. And then one last one each side. Good, and then relaxing back down. Great, okay, so if you want to stretch that out, we're going to drop down onto those heels if you can. Have those hands in front and just sink down into that stretch. We're going to relax your head down onto the mat. While we're stretching here, take a few nice deep breaths in and out, so take a breath in. And on the out breath, if you can, we're going to sink into that stretch just a little bit further. If you want to increase the stretch or change it slightly, have those hands slightly wider than shoulder width and bring those thumbs up towards the ceiling. And again, breath in. And as we breathe out, sinking down into that stretch. Well done. Good. So we're going to come back up into 4-point kneeling now. So those hands are underneath our shoulders. Again, same with those knees and hips are in that line here. We're going to stretch into our upper back. So I want you to imagine you've got a beach ball under your arm here. And we're going to lift the arm up, following it around with your head, and then tucking round and under. Good. And again, so lifting that arm up and around, and then tucking down and under. Good. And again, so coming up, and then tucking round and under. And again, so coming up, and then tucking down and under. Good, we can do a few more here. So coming up, and then tucking down and under. And again, so coming up, and then tucking round. That's great. Let's just do one last one here. And then tucking under. Fantastic. So we're going to do the same on the other side now. So you're going to imagine you've got that beach ball under your arm. You're going to lift up, follow it around with your head, and then tucking round and under from here. And again, so coming up, and then tucking down and under. Good, and again. And tucking round and under. Last few here. As you're lifting that arm up, imagine you're sort of threading the other arm through underneath. Great, and let's just do one last one here. And then relax the arm back down. Great, so we're going to stretch out last time, drop back down onto those heels, and if you want to, you can then bring those hands down by your side, just so you're relaxing those shoulders down. Take a nice deep breath in here again. And as you breathe out, just sink into that stretch a little bit further if you can. And again, breath in. And as you breathe out, sinking down into that stretch. And we're going to bring those hands back up. And then to come back up into sitting. Great, well done. So that's the end of our 4-point kneeling series.